well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
How about Taurean Prince getting up there and slamming it down?
Pass to Edwards. Lays it up off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad. Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo drains the three-pointer.
Well, you want to chase him off the three-point line. DiVincenzo able to settle in that time.
Inside. Giannis outside. Fires for three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Now here's Prince. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. Antetokounmpo with the steal. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And Middleton getting up there allows him, with that height, to get up and jam it down.
Back to Randall. To the paint. Nice shot by Gobert. Gobert's got his second best.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Plenty of space. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in. I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report. Looking back at Damian Lillard's time in Portland, what an incredible 11-year run. I mean, Brent, he was the team.
Yeah, unbelievable, all-time great for the Portland Trailblazers. All-NBA 7 times, Kevin, the Blazers record. And no doubt one of the most beloved players that's ever put on a uniform in the great Pacific Northwest. But I know for Damian Lillard how competitive he is. He doesn't want to just rely on what it is he accomplished there. There's more to be done, and he wants to win at the highest level, and that's what he's looking to do.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. And he can't hit the second. And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. And the Bucks miss again. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 6-point lead. Pass to Reed. And Reed throws it down.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in the driver's seat, up 8 points.
The Timberwolves, 19.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Antetokounmpo, no good. Timberwolves leading by 8. And here is Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Now Edwards. 6 to shoot. Back to McDaniels. Nailed from three-point land. McDaniels got the lead up to 11 now for the Timberwolves. Now, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best Trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the Year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
And Frank, you hear some players now having their shooting motion analyzed with optical recognition. More data for the shot doctors.
Well, Kevin, information is one thing, but disseminating that information and being able to communicate that to a player is really where the rubber meets the road. How are you going to help him grow with that kind of analysis?
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Conley inside the line.
Excellent off-ball awareness as Brook was able to get over there and swat it away.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And the shot goes in. Lopez has got his second basket of the game.
Just so smooth inside. Lopez, a gifted finisher as a big.
Down low. Here's Edwards. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
To the inside. Trent. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Going to the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Minnesota shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Lopez a screen. Here's the three. Drill. Here's the three-pointer. Lopez has got 7.
Good soft hands there from Lopez, efficient in the catch-and-shoot motion.
That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots off to a good start.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And again, Minnesota will turn it over. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to, just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those two guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Here's Trent. Back to Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's Edwards. Driving in. It's hauled in by Trent. And the Bucks with possession. They're on a 15-3 run. And the basket by Jackson.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Brent, for about a decade, the Bucks have virtually been a lock for the playoffs.
Yeah, you think about Giannis being drafted in 2013, and absolutely nobody saw what was coming with him. They missed the playoffs in his first and his third year, and then all of a sudden, Giannis fully arrived. He's developed into a star, not just a star, but a superstar, and these guys have been contenders ever since.
Portis can't get it to go.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
To the middle. Gobert. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And this is where you want Gobert to have the ball. You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
And the dunk by Jackson.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Milwaukee in the lead. Trent, left side. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Here's Randall. Hits the J after faking out the D with the quick up fake. Randall's got the game tied up here for Minnesota. Connaughton takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bucks lead by 2. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Screen by Giannis. Here's Lillard. From down in the low post, it goes.
Smart and aggressive. Lillard repeatedly dominating the pick and roll set.
It's tipped. Giannis with it. Now defended by Gobert. Prince wide open. Off target from outside. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Edwards. And the rejection by Giannis. Out of bounds, Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. Edwards looking it over. Pass to McDaniels. Picked by Randall. Shot clock at 6. And good that time. Edwards got 11 points.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
It's a neck-and-neck game here in Milwaukee. Here's Gobert. And the rejection by Giannis. Here's Lillard. Julius Randle with the rebound. And so it's Randle bringing it up now for the Timberwolves. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Middleton. McDaniels gets a wide open look. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. To the paint. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 4 now for Milwaukee.
Giannis finding the mid-range J, and he can score over the top.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Gobert the screen. Here's Edwards. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Bucks leading by 4. Back to Prince. Bucks passing it around. Lillard, right side. To the inside. Giannis with the dunk and throwing it down hard.
Antetokounmpo with a great read there in the screen and roll. He knew exactly when to back off the pick.
Timberwolves trail by 6.
First personal foul. First team foul.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Down low. Randall. Rejected by Giannis.
Anticipation. Length makes Giannis a great shot blocker.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
The overall game of Julius Randle is impressive. He's gritty. He is in there giving it, Brent, his everything.
Yeah, Kevin, you think about that year where he averaged 24, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. I mean, the only other guys that did that were Will Chamberlain, Oscar Robertson, Larry Bird, Russell Westbrook, Jokic, Giannis. All of those guys won MVPs. That's a heck of a list.
That one goes in. Gobert's got 9.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
From deep, Giannis. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 10. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Randall. Rebound, Milwaukee. Here's Lillard. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. He's got 6.
And Dame Lillard with tremendous concentration there.
Here's Conley. That one good for 2.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
It's Prince on the wing. And the 3 off target. This gives them the opportunity to get within 10. Inside. Back to Ingles. The 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Lillard outside. Down Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off the left rim and out. Randall from outside. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. He said in the huddle, you got to play some defense in the paint. They're getting too much in there. Battle down low. Time to fight, guys.
All right, thank you, David. Pass to Prince. Left side, Antetokounmpo. It's Prince on the wing. They set the pick. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Good! Giannis from deep.
Well, the defense now better pay attention. If Giannis is hitting threes, those pickup points have to become higher.
It's Edwards on the wing. Outside for Randall. Stolen by Middleton. And stolen by DiVincenzo. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
Lillard attacking. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Back to Edwards. Randall with the ball. Lopez grabs the board.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Every aspect of Giannis' game showing tonight, just unreal.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He knows every possession is critical now.
Number 27.
So it's the Timberwolves now. Now here's Edwards. Driving, it's Edwards. And the wide open shot from Reed. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Milwaukee leading by 8. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Off target with his 3. Now the Timberwolves with it. The open shot, Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now Edwards. Clock at 6. Strong move inside by Edwards.
And unbothered by the contact inside, Edwards plays the game with so much physicality.
Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. No good with the triple. Timberwolves trailed by 6. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Outside Edwards. Gobert trying to get open. And another 3. Minnesota.
Such a gutsy player. Edwards wants to be the guy taking big shots.
Lillard outside. Driving to the basket. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. Hands it from downtown. Antetokounmpo's got 15 points here in the second half. Outside Edwards. Gobert in the corner. Second shot opportunity. And that's 2 points on the layup.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that length, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
Screen by Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Well, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now Edwards. Picked by Reed.
Naz Reid. Second personal foul.
Milwaukee leading by 6. Here is Lillard. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
So the first one drops, and that will push the lead to double digits.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
And the first of 2, no good, heartbreaker.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but, man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The Timberwolves, again, can't hit. Well, this one is winding down now. Milwaukee can watch the clock run out. Good on the triple.
Top-notch ball-handling skills. That's just one of the things separating Lillard from most other point guards.
And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Anthony Edwards. Assist goes to Jaden McDaniels.
And so they foul intentionally.
Minnesota foul. Naz Reid. Third personal foul.
And the first one drops. And so he hits both. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes
We've been here before, Jack, and we ended up with a side quack, and it's mass trauma to try and unpack.
So breathe, just breathe, just breathe. Tell me what you see. You feel you're here, but you gotta